It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How's
Great.
going on?
It's good. It's good. Good Saturday so far. So, just trying to open all our documents we need for class, and we'll get started in just a moment.
All right.
All right. And Jorge Luis, hello.
Hello.
How
Hello.
are
Nice,
you?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you today?
I am doing well, thank you.
Great.
How about you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Good.
And where are you from?
I am from Colombia.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome.
And thank you.
Great. And Hogan, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good today. Thank
Good.
you.
Good. Glad you're here. Welcome to class. And let's see. Just getting our documents open. And we should have a few more people joining us, so we'll just wait a moment. Is everyone having a good weekend?
Yes.
Good.
Just I got lots on, so
Oh, nice. Nice. Good. Yeah. So a lot of sun. Nice. I haven't gone outside yet today. I don't know what the weather's like here. But
weather is like breezy, more like breezy.
oh, nice.
Ancora commencer. Viens voir le professeur.
Nice. It can be too hot in the summer sometimes. It's good to have a breeze.
Yeah.
Nice.
We had a rain over the past
Même pas tes lunettes.
days.
On va voir ça après.
Oh, let's see. Philip, hello.
Hi, teacher.
How
Hi.
are you today?
I'm fine, teacher. And
Good.
you, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Great. Welcome to class.
Okay.
Great. All right. Okay. So, all right. So, Miriam, you said it was raining.
Yes, we had a kind of lots of rain over the past 2 days in Kansas, so
Oh, and so now it's getting warm again, or
yes.
good, back to the summer.
Humid.
Yeah, there can be quite a few summer storms in that region. All right. Well, welcome everyone. I think we'll still have some people joining us, but this class is called Idioms and Writing. And the idea is just to introduce you to some new idioms and give you a chance to practice that idiom in writing. So we'll look at 3 idioms to start. Then we will go to a Google document. You'll have about, I think, 6 to 8 minutes to type a short dialogue or story using the idioms. And then you will read your dialogue, and we'll talk about the idiom, the usage of the idiom, and any other corrections we need to make. And hopefully we can do this process 2 times. So we'll see. All right. So with that, let's get to it. We're going to start with 3 idioms. These are American idioms, so specific to American English, but some of them are used in British English as well. So let's go on. I've done a few of these, so I want to do some new ones. We've done a lot of animal ones. I think we're even going to start. Let's start section 2 today. So today's idioms will all feature part of the body. So here's our first one. To get in someone's hair. So you can see these little children in the hair. This idiom is often used with children. and it means to bother someone. So here's a little example dialogue. Children, would you please stop making so much noise? And for heaven's sakes, pick up your clothes and toys. It's hard enough trying to keep this house clean without your throwing your things all over the place. Clara, I know that the children get in your hair, but you should try not to let it upset you so much. Listen, Jim, I can't help it. The children bother me and make me very angry when they're so noisy and messy. So get in your hair means not to physically be in the hair, but to be annoyed or to bother someone. There, I learned how to draw on these. Okay. All right, any questions about this idiom?
Well, I'm wondering, is it any difference between like getting on my nerves? I heard someone say you're walking on my nerves. So is it the same things?
This is very similar. Yep, very similar idioms. So if someone is in your hair, then they are getting on your nerves.
I see.
Yeah, this to get in someone's hair is doing the bothering. Yeah, so this is also means to bother.
Yeah, they can also say you are bugging me.
Yeah, very good. Yep, we also have the idiom, you are bugging me. Or to bug someone, I should say. To bug someone, to annoy them. Very good, great. Excellent. So, sounds like we might be familiar with this idiom. That's good. So that's our first one, get in someone's hair. Our second one, oh, this is a good one too. Shoot off one's mouth. To shoot off your mouth means to express your opinion loudly. So express one's opinions loudly. Here's our example story. Jim doesn't play tennis very much, but he's always shooting off his mouth about how good he is. Yet he is fooling nobody. Jim is somewhat of a braggart, and knowing all the facts, and talks as if he knew everything about the game. Okay, so if you shoot off your mouth, you're expressing your opinion loudly, forcefully. You might be saying a lot about something you really don't know much about.
Is it like someone fake it? Is it like faking?
It could be. It could be. If you don't know what you're talking about, it could be kind of like faking it. But it's closer to bragging. This also can be used if you're saying mean things to someone. For example, if a man is saying to another man, I could beat you up, I'm stronger than you, you're weak, I could beat you. That would be like shooting off at the mouth, we say too sometimes. So shooting off someone's mouth. So similar to bragging, but it doesn't have to be about yourself. It could be about something else. Good question. Any other questions on this idiom?
I just found it like is part of the American culture the most, I guess. Is not kind of, I've not heard of it. It's a very interesting task. I mean, very, very exciting.
Yeah. So this is a new one for you.
Yeah.
Good.
Because it's the way that for example, majority of the casual speakings goes. So, and for me, I can understand what they are talking about. So,
yeah, these are, they don't make sense. And we do use them often.
Teacher, I didn't catch the explanation well. Shoot off one's mouth.
Yeah, it's to express one's opinions loudly
Okay.
or to talk a lot about something that you may not know much about.
Okay.
You don't.
Can you give an example so I can?
Yeah, like I left the party because Bob started shooting off his mouth about what a great teacher he is.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, great.
Teacher,
Yeah.
could you please come back to the first expression? I would like to check that sample again, just for a few seconds.
Yeah. Here's
Is
the example.
getting in your I know that. Okay, getting in your hair.
Good, good,
Okay,
good.
thank you.
Yes, great, no problem. All right, and one more, or are there any other questions for this one?
no.
All right, let's get one more and then we'll do some writing. So, jump down someone's throat. Here's someone's throat, and here's someone jumping down it. To jump down someone's throat means to become angry with someone, and usually very quickly. So here's our example story. That's it, Greg. You'd better not come in after midnight again tonight. I know, Dad. You don't have to jump down my throat. I told you that I'd make it home around 11:30. I don't intend to be late. Well, you've said that before, and in you came at 2:30 in the morning. You can't blame me for getting angry and scolding you. I've got good reason. Right, so if you jump down someone's throat, you are angry with them and probably yelling at them or punishing them. So, any questions on this one?
Can I see the samples of writing? Thank you.
Yes, of course.
I have a question about this text. And when you introduce new idioms, and in your example, there's a two bold phrase. The first one is the idiom itself, and the bottom is something different. So is that the same meaning?
Yes, yes it is. So this sentence is kind of explaining the idiom.
Okay, that's the
Right.
easier form, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, jump down. Thank you.
Yeah, great. So helping us make sense of it. Good. Any other questions on these three idioms? All right. So we're going to go to our Google Doc. I'm going to stop that screen share, go to the next, and I'll post the link in just a moment. Okay. Let me get you the link. All right, so first thing we're going to do a quick pop quiz. What are the three idioms? Who remembers?
Getting to the someone hair.
Shoot off one's mouth.
Yep, great. Shoot off one's mouth. Great. And the last one.
Jump down someone's throat.
Great. Jump down someone's throat. Okay, and what does it mean to get in someone's hair?
Is like when you become nervous from by some reason, somebody walking on your nerves.
Yeah, someone getting on your nerves. Not nervous, but annoyed. So when you are bothering someone or annoying someone, you are getting in their hair. Bother someone, annoy someone, get on someone's nerves. Great. And what does shoot off one's mouth mean?
This is express one's opinions loudly.
Yeah, express one's opinions loudly. To talk a lot.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I thought that shoot would be close the mouth. Isn't it?
No, shoot off. So to shoot off one's mouth is like to talk a lot. Actually, it's to express your opinions.
Okay.
Say a lot. Yeah.
I was confounding with shut up.
Yes. Shut up or shut your mouth. We might say shut your mouth. Yeah, good. But shoot your mouth is very different.
Is the antonym, I think. Okay.
Yeah, it is. That's a good way to think of it. Good.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, of course. And how about jump down someone's throat? What does that mean?
Being, like scolding someone.
Yeah, to scold someone or become angry with.
Scold. It's like furious, I guess.
Yeah, it's like what you do when you're furious. What you do to someone when you're furious with them. Become furious with someone. And tell them about it. This is never a secret anger. This is an anger that you're telling the person you're angry at. All right, everyone. So those are our idioms. You all have the links. So we're going to, this is still a new class. I'm playing around with time and everything. Last time we did 10 minutes. I think it was a little too long. And I do want to try to do this twice. So I'm going to set my timer for 6 minutes. And you will start, you'll write your name, and then below your name, you'll write your story or short dialogue. Doesn't need to be long. Just want to try to use all 3 idioms in context. So, everybody ready? I'm going to put 6 minutes on the clock. And if we need to add a minute or 2, we can. But let's see what we can get done in 6 minutes. Ready, set, go. Got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. Okay. All right, that sound means that time is up. I hope that was enough time. I see some people are done, so we are going to stop there. But if you're not finished, you can finish while we do mine first. So we'll start with my example, and then we'll just go down. Each of you will read your own. And just a reminder to everyone in general, when you are not speaking, keep your mic on mute, and that improves the sound quality for everyone. Okay, so here's my example. When I was in school, I always got in my teacher's hair by doing little annoying things. I would go to class late or lose my homework or talk when the teacher was talking. I got in big trouble one day when my Spanish teacher jumped down my throat for sleeping during class, and I shut off my mouth about how boring her class was. Any questions about my example story? All right. So let's go on. Miriam, you're up first. Go ahead and read your story.
Well, it seems to me my advisor often gets in my ear whenever we meet each other. He's very obnoxious. I got a friend who just shoot off his mouth like killing you with his unrealistic life experience. I feel like he's a big liar. It is difficult to believe in him anyway. I remember a time when my husband jumped through my throat when I hung out with my former boyfriend.
Uh-oh. Great.
You were in trouble, you know?
Yes. Yeah. I understand why he might have jumped down your throat. Great. So good examples. These are all used correctly. Let's just look at them. Miriam, do you want me to address punctuation or no?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, great. So
I really appreciate if you correct me.
Okay, excellent. Great. Good to know. Some students want more and some students want less. So, all right, great. So we're going to start with a capital I. It seems to me my advisor often gets in my hair whenever we meet each other. He is very obnoxious. These, we might have a semicolon here and a period at the end. Great. And we've got this. I got a friend. We'd probably say either I have or I've got. I've got a friend who just shoots off his mouth. Good. This one, and this is for everyone, this idiom, the shoot functions like a regular verb. So any conjugations you would make, you'll do with this. So, for example, in mine, I think it's in the past tense. So here it will be shoots off his mouth, like killing you with his unrealistic life experiences. Here we'd put a period, and then I feel like he is a big liar. We have an A. Semicolon here is good because we have two complete sentences on both sides. So good, and then a period at the end. Anyway, in this case is one word. Good. And then our last one, I remember a time when my husband jumped down my throat when I hung out with my former boyfriends. Perfect. All right. So any questions, anyone, on this example, or these examples?
Actually, I have a question regarding I think, I don't know, I'm not sure I used the just at the appropriate place or should get rid of this.
In the first, second, or third, where is it?
The second, who just shoots off his mouth. I mean, I guess I made a mistake to put the just there.
No, do you know, just to me, when I hear it in this sentence as a native speaker, it expresses annoyance.
I see.
I thought you wanted that there.
Yes.
Yeah, so it sounds like you're annoyed by this practice. Like he does it all the time and it's annoying.
Yes.
Oh, great, yeah, that's a weird usage of just, but that is one of the reasons we use it for, so great. Good, excellent. Nice examples. Let's continue. Up next, Adela. Adela, go ahead and read your example. And hello and welcome. I don't think I said hello to you.
Yes. Today when I got up, I thought, today will be different. And yes, because my son got in my daughter. Got down, sorry. Got in my daughter. And when I arrived to work, my boss shut off my mouth. And finally, my coworker jumped down my throat because I didn't finish the project. Bad day.
Good. Great. All right. So let's look at this one. We see all three. I think maybe here might have been where you wanted to have hair. I think got in my hair.
Sorry.
Well, let's look at it. So today when I got up, I thought, and this, we don't need the present perfect here, so just simple past. Today when I got up, I thought, today will be different. And how much do you care about punctuation? Do you want me to address punctuation?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we would put a period inside the quotation marks there.
Okay.
And in fact, you have the colon here, so you actually don't need these quotation marks. I think formally we would probably use italics for that. Good. So, and yes, because my son, let's see. And yes, because my son got in my daughter. Do you mean my son and daughter got in my hair?
Yes, I eat my hair.
Got in my
I
hair.
don't put.
Okay, let's put that here. So your son got in your hair, or your daughter, or both?
The son annoying the daughter.
Okay, yeah, great. So that will be got in my daughter's hair. So it belongs
Hair.
right
My
here.
daughter's
There we
hair.
go. Excellent.
Okay.
Because my son got in my daughter's hair, and when I arrived to work, my boss.
Shoot. In past. Shoot.
Good. Yeah, and past tense of shoot is shot. So 1-0.
Yeah.
Was it the boss who was shooting off his mouth? It sounds like. So we'll put his here. My boss shot off his mouth. And finally, my coworker jumped down my throat because I didn't finish the project. Bad day. Good. Good. Okay. So good story. It sounds like it definitely sounds like a bad day.
Maybe an exclamation after day or no?
Yeah, that would certainly fit. And I'd agree. That's a bad day. Good. All right. So anyone, any questions on Adela's story? Good. All right. Good examples.
Yeah, be patient.
Yeah. That's a tough day there. All right. Let's continue. Ksenia, you're up next. Go ahead and read your story.
Oh my god, I'm so tired with these active children. They're getting in my hair. I need your help. Calm down. They're children. They're supposed to be active. You should take a day off and go to the spa. You always shoot off your mouth about the spa, and tomorrow you will forget this. You will forget about this conversation, as usual. Don't jump down my throat, darling. You know I was so busy last month, but now I promise you, we'll see.
Excellent. Great. A nice dialogue. Great. So let's look through. Here's our first idioms. Oh my God, I'm so tired with these active children. They are getting in my hair. I need your help. Great. Perfect example. Good context. This idiom is very often used with children. Great. Then you should take a day off and go to the spa. Good. So looks really good. Then we come to our second idiom. You always shoot off your mouth about the spa, and tomorrow you will forget this conversation as usual. This is a great example of this idiom because one of the layers of meaning of shoot off your mouth is to talk about things without paying attention. So to forget it later, if you're shooting off your mouth, you're not paying attention to what you're saying, usually. So good. And then don't jump down my throat, darling. You know I was busy last month, but now I promise you, we'll see. So good. Good use of that third idiom as well, jump down my throat. Good. Any questions on Ksenia's dialogue? All right, nice work, everyone. Just looking ahead. Philip, is Philip still here? Oh, looks like Philip left. Okay, so moving on to Jorge's. Jorge, will you read your story for us, please?
Yeah.
All right, great.
I was trying to solve some math problem this morning, so my father was talking at the same time about something silly. I told him in a very polite way I was busy, so he kept talking me. I said, "Oh man, you are getting in my hair, really I need to finish this and you're not cooperating." He was angry after that. Then, in lunchtime, he was claiming about I don't share much time with him. I answered him, "Relax, then you down my throat. Just leave me alone when I am solving math problems." Sometimes he tries to talk about topics of my interest, fiction, software, games, etc. But it appears he shuts half his mouth because he really doesn't have idea what he's talking about. Anyway, I love him because he's my father.
Very nice. Great, Jorge. Thanks. Good. So we've got all our idioms in there. Let's look through it. And how much do you care about punctuation? Do you want me to address punctuation?
Please.
Okay, great. All right. So sounds good. I was trying to solve some math problems this morning. I think we'd use but here rather than so. But my father was talking at the same time about something silly. Here we would say so. So I told him in a very polite way I was busy. Actually, let's use and here and we'll use but later. And so I told him in a very polite way I was busy, but he kept talking with talking, it's always talking to a person. You need a preposition with talking with that verb.
Right.
I said, and we would probably end our sentence here. We'd have I said, and we'd have probably a comma there. Oh man, you are getting in my hair. Really, I need to finish this and you are not cooperating. Great. Great example. So clearly the father is being incredibly annoying or really getting in his hair.
Getting in my hair.
Great example for that one. He was angry after that. Then
I don't know why.
Well, this is pretty strong. If you say to someone, "You're getting in my hair," they might get a little angry. Good. So then at lunchtime, he was claiming that, and we always use claiming that for some reason. We would never claim about. He was claiming that I don't share much time with him.
That I didn't share.
Oh, good. And let's put a period that past tense, so didn't.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. But he was claiming that I didn't share much time with him. And we would probably say spend here. It's not money, but we use that verb with time. We spend money and we spend time. I answered him, relax, comma, before the quotation marks, then a capital R. Relax, don't jump down my throat. Just leave me alone when I am solving math problems. We'd probably have a exclamation, don't jump down my throat. Just leave me alone when I'm solving math problems. And closing quotations. So great, this is a good one. Don't jump down my throat. So if the dad was, oh, you don't spend time with me, you never spend time with me, then that's jumping down your throat. So good example. And then continuing, sometimes he tries to talk about topics of my interest, fiction, software, games, etc., but it appears he shoots off his mouth because he really doesn't have any idea what he is talking about. Anyway, I love him. He is my father. Good. Oops, that should be capital. Great. So sounds good. Good examples. Good story. When you have an exclamation point, you don't need a period as well. So the exclamation ends the sentence.
Okay, thank you.
Great, looks good. Does anyone have any questions on Jorge's examples?
Just for record, I love my father. It's true.
Okay. Good. For the record, Jorge's father is beloved by Jorge's. We won't tell him you wrote this story.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Thank you, Jorge. All right, great. And one more. Hogan, your turn. Go ahead and read your examples.
Yeah, I just wrote a short, sweet sentences. Andy, please don't get in my hair. and do your homework before you go to bed. I have a little experience of playing golf, but I'm shooting off my mouth about driving distance in front of my friends. When someone is angry at you, please calm down and don't jump down your throat.
Great, excellent. So 3 examples here. First one, Annie, please don't get in my hair and do your homework before you go to bed. Great example. So stay out of my way, don't get in my hair, and do your homework. Good. Something a parent might say to a child. Then I have very little experience playing golf, so we don't need the preposition. But I'm shooting off my mouth about driving distance in front of my friends. All right. So this one, we would actually phrase this slightly differently. We would either say, I have very little experience playing golf, so I'm shooting off my mouth about driving distance. Or we could say, if you wanted to keep the but, we would change this to a little experience. I'm not sure how to explain this exactly, except that with but we need contrast. So this says I know golf, but not enough to shoot, or not enough to talk about driving distance. With very, it's like saying, it's emphasizing that you're not good at golf, and so therefore you're shooting your mouth off. Either one. Small difference, but there you have it. So there's that. And then the third one, when someone is angry at you, please calm down and don't jump down. We would say their throat.
Oh, their throat.
Yeah. And there's debate. Someone is singular, so we could say his or her throat.
Okay.
This is always going to be grammatically correct. Sometimes it sounds bad. I personally prefer their, but some teachers will count that as wrong. This is kind of a debate among grammar people.
Yeah, I don't really like to say like his or her.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you don't like his or her, you can use their. But some people might say it's not grammatically correct, but I think it's good.
Okay.
All right, great. Does anyone have any questions on any of these? All right. So let's stop quick. This I did when I had the idea for this class. I wanted to do it 2 times. I'm finding we don't have time for that. But what we can do is do one more idiom and each just write 1 sentence example about it. So let's go back to the idioms and we'll get one more new idiom for today. This is a good one. Okay, pay through the nose. When you pay through the nose, you pay too high a price. So, for example, at last Mr. Smith came upon the rare stamp he had been seeking at an auction. Since many other stamp collectors would also be bidding for it, he realized that he would have to pay through the nose in order to have it. After considering the increasing value of the stamp, he decided that he would not mind paying such a high price for something so rare. All right, any questions on this idiom, paying through the nose? All right, let's go back to our Google Doc. And everyone can write at least 1 sentence. We'll take just 2 minutes because we'll want time, of course, to correct it. Okay, so everyone, please remind me What is the idiom?
Is pay through the noise.
Yeah, pay through the nose.
Noise
And what does it mean?
means a high price to
Yeah.
pay for something.
Yeah, to pay a very high price for something. Excellent. All right, so go ahead, do it the same way. So type your name first and then your sentence. And we'll do just 2 minutes. So ready, set, go. About 30 seconds left.
Sorry, I can't write. I verbally chat maybe.
Oh, yeah, no problem. You can do it in the verbling chat. Well, just remind me to get to it. And that sound means our time is up. So finish up your sentence as best as you can. And we'll just do it the same way. So when it's your turn, read your sentence. There's only 4 of us, so we should have plenty of time to go through each one. All right, so I'm going to look at my sentence. Here's my example, little dialogue, 2 people talking about a woman. She's 60? Wow, she's got a great figure. She should. She paid through the nose for it. She's had at least 4 plastic surgeries. Yeah. Okay. So with that, it looks like Jorge is up first.
Yeah. All right. I have had to pay through the nose for the last Batman Arkham City video game, but it is worth. I am having a fun time playing it.
Great, excellent. So that was a very expensive video game.
Yeah, it was.
Good. All right, let's just a couple things in the sentence. For this, you would not use the present perfect here. So you can just use the simple past. You only pay for it once.
All right.
So I had to pay through the nose for the last Batman Arkham City video game, but it is worth it. I don't know why, but we need that it repeated after worth it.
Okay.
Good. And this would be a semicolon. Great. Excellent example. Thank you, Jorge.
You're welcome.
Great. All right. Hogan, how about you?
Yeah, just your sentence. Don't pay through the nose for the junk if you are going to use it only once.
Good. Yep. So, great example. Yep, I don't see any changes we need to make. And this could be any item that you're only going to use once. Good. Good example.
Thank you.
All right. And Miriam, your turn.
The future will reveal how you have paid through noise in order to gain your life experience over years. In other words, no pain, no gain.
Good, great. So let's see. Future will reveal how you paid through the noise. Good, yep. So that's a nice figurative example. So not paying money for an item, but paying with your efforts. So good. And I think the only change we would make would be an S on words. In other words, okay. Great. So good examples there. And then Adela, yours is in the Verbling chat. So let's look at Adela's sentence.
Yes. Last time I went to a soko in Morocco, I pay. I pay through the nose. I wouldn't to lose those carpet.
Great. And I'm just going to quickly paste that in our Google Doc, and we'll see it. There it is. So last time I went to a zoo, or so was it a zoo? What's a zoko?
It's an open air market in Morocco.
Oh, cool. Okay, so last time I went to a zoko in Morocco, I pay, and past tense, so paid through the nose. Good. I wouldn't to lose the carpet. So you paid for a carpet?
Yes, I pay for a carpet, and I pay more money. Is more expensive, but I don't lose to sell.
Okay, so I think we'll add
yes, in Morocco it's a bargain normally.
Oh. Okay, so last time I went to a zoko in Morocco, I paid through the nose, let's say, for a carpet. And you're saying that you won't sell the carpet?
Yes, I like to have this carpet.
Okay, so you'll keep it forever because it was so expensive and nice.
Yeah.
Okay. We just need to change this a little bit to show the meaning. We could probably say, I will never lose this carpet. Might sound a little better. I will never lose this carpet.
Yes, but that is different meaning. Maybe I don't lose to sell, the possibility to sell.
Okay, I will never. You know what we could say? This part with. To part with something is to give it up, either to sell it or to throw it away, but to part with something.
Okay.
I will never part with this carpet. All right. Good, yeah, good example. All right. So with that, are there any last questions on any of our idioms today?
No.
All right. I hope these were new idioms for you. I hope they were useful. And I hope you can use them next time you're speaking English.
Hopefully.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone, and I hope to see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.